Welcome, my darklings. I will be doing a show and tell of my shoe and bag collection. Without further ado, let me show you my shoes. Now, these pumps are from Killstar, but I got them on Depop, so I didn't pay full price. I'm very pleased with my purchase. They're a perfect fit, really comfortable once broken in. They're definitely not waterproof, and in a country as damp as England, I would not recommend going out in these unless you're guaranteed dry weather. I love the star and moon detail. It's very subtle, it's not on the nose, but it's undeniably gothic and gorgeous. I love the velvet texture, very classy, very bougie. These pumps are also from Killstar. As you can see from the tips, I have worn them out. Now, I must admit, I am very hard on shoes, so this may not be a manufacturing fault or a true representation of the quality of this product. The general structure and integrity has not broken down since my purchase. Again, another find on Depop. I love the moon detailing. All three buckles, including the ankle one, are fully adjustable, but for ease of use, you have a cheat zip on the back if you want to purchase them from Killstar. I will leave their link in the description. Another gorgeous find from Depop. Are we seeing a pattern here? These are actually from truffle, very kind of Georgian-esque, but the overall shape is very Victorian inspired. They're so comfortable. It's a very simple pattern, but being that it's all velvet, it gives a very opulent and luxurious feel and look to them. They're also very subtle, perfect for everyday use, even in the office. Another vegan friendly product, these are from Demonia. These court shoes feature a very unique design of 3 straps across them with back buckles, very small ones. So again, you can wear these subtly to the office. The straps are fully functional and adjustable, but once I've got them at the right size, I can easily just slide my feet in and out. They feature a very sensible and manageable block heel while still creating an elegant silhouette, so you can walk many miles in these without tiring. Now, this brand, Bellissimo, full leather, I will admit, but I got them in the charity shop. I do make exceptions for leather and non-vegan products in charity shops because when I purchase it, it's not actually creating a demand or voting certain companies to carry on making non-vegan products. They remind me very much of Oxford University, you know, dark academia, that sort of thing. Very Victorian, but they have a lovely stable block heel. These are a very similar design with a slightly spikier, taller heel and higher platform. They're a little bit harder to balance in, but just as comfortable. I do suspect they are made of genuine leather. I can't advise of the brand, I just found them on Depop. This type of shoe is fairly common in charity shops, and you may also source them from second-hand sellers. These bad boys are from La Moda. I actually bought them in Blue Banana literally as an emergency because I had no hard-wearing boots for a trip to London the following day. I didn't even get a chance to break these in, and yet they held up for the whole day trip and they were so comfortable. They didn't shred my feet, they seemed to molter them straight away, and I love these gorgeous pirate buckles. They're very supportive and grippy even despite fairly high heel. As you can see, the soles are spiked. I'm fairly confident stomping around even in snow and ice in these. Sadly, these have taken a bit of a battering, and being from not the poshest or high end of shoe shops. The soles are prone to coming off. These are actually my second pair of Lamoda, but I love the design so much that I had to buy a new pair. However, they've held up so well during our very long and wet winter in the UK. Last but not least, we have my absolute favourite boots. These very sensible flats from Restyle of all places. I love the cathedral buckles. Again, very subtle but undeniably gothic. They're almost like pikes, but not quite, as you can see from the structure of the boot. Again, very hard wearing. I've worn these most days, and given that Restyle have only just started doing shoes, by Jove, they're well made. Absolutely watertight, draft proof. Just everything you could want in a shoe, especially during hard weather. Again, another cheap zip, fully vegan friendly. Now we move on to my very humble bag collection. This is my very cute and most recent purchase from Depop. It's got a very foresty, cottagecore kind of look to it. It's got a lovely rose design on the front. I love the studs and the coffin shape. It's fairly unique. It's quite small, but just big enough for a phone. It's perfect for concerts. You know, if you've got a bag size restriction, perfect for theatres and concerts. It's also very secure. If you're struggling to get into it, you know that pickpockets will also struggle. It's a very stiff shaped bag. It's a very secure as well as quirky little accessory. This bag came with a chain. Originally I did take the chain off. Again, another Depop find. It was like reuniting with a long lost friend. I'd had this exact same bag as a teenager. I was about 13 and I found one in Boscastle. It is genuine leather, but the brand is Alchemy Gothic. Unfortunately, they don't make these or supply these anymore. I was absolutely amazed and delighted to find this and be reunited with my beautiful baby spider friend. Unfortunately, he's missing a leg, so it shows you just how old this is. The design on this is just absolutely gorgeous. I took the original chain off because it's literally just meant to go on your shoulder. It's just a little clutch, really. Unfortunately, my shoulders slope and they're tiny, so it's constantly slipping off. So I DIY'd it into a sort of bum bag or fanny pack. I clipped it to one of my favourite, most durable belts, and voila, I have a perfectly usable bag. Next up, we have my coin purse from Killstar. This is another recent purchase. Very, very well made. I actually don't think it's on the website anymore. There's only the matching backpack, which I will link. It reminds me of Disturbia. I think someone's taking a leaf or two from their design, and I'm not mad about it. I love this gunmetal. It brings out so much more of the details. Now, this is possibly from Shein or Romway, but I did source it from Depop. It's just a very simple and small crossbody bag, very lightweight. It has a magnetic clasp, very secure, very strong. There's lots of loops and clips, so you can add extra phone charms or scarves or anything to personalise it. I just love the simple design, and I love this moon decal on the front. Perfect to take to gigs or concerts where bag restrictions apply. This is the perfect size. I hope you enjoyed my shoe and bag collection, as humble and small as they are. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already done so, and do check out my website in the description. Leave a comment. Is there any bags you recognise or own yourself? What are your thoughts? What are your favourites? I'd love to know. Let's chat. Take care, my darklings. Bye bye.